Hello guys, this is Drew Not Dodio here and welcome back to my channel. So today, this is episode 1 of our new podcast series called DC Pokecast, which is about all things Pokemon. So today, we're going to be talking about the lack of supply of packs in Japan. That's for Pokemon cards. And we've got Chappie.
Hey guys.
We wanted to talk about, I guess, our experience. We got into the hobby and how over time, the supply has just diminished and it's impossible to get packs.
Yeah, especially these days. Just can't get it anywhere without being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I know too well about that. Yeah, I guess like shops that you wouldn't think, would have it, like electronic stores. But even those shops now, it's practically impossible. You've literally got to go to the shop, like as soon as the store opens, like opening time, line up and just grab the maximum that you can because you just don't know when, your next opportunity is.
That's right. Chances are it only lasts for like half a day and that's it.
Yeah, it's, like with the new set that came out yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So did you want to tell us a little bit about, what happened to you? Because you said about you went like, pack hunting or whatever. And
Oh, yeah. Before we do that, why don't we talk about how long we've been in this hobby for, just to get a better perspective on, or better context on what we mean by a lack of packs.
That's a great idea. Thanks for, redirecting the discussion. Yeah, would you like to start it off and give us your experience then?
Okay, sure. Yeah, very quickly, I started collecting Japanese Pokemon cards in June of 2021. Yeah, so it's been about just over 1.5 years now. And then when I started, I could still find a bit of Sun and Moon packs, even though about 2 years after it ended.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then you can see the packs hanging from the shelves of Pokemon Center.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, but oddly enough, shortly after I got into the hobby of collecting Japanese cards, the packs ran out.
Yeah, I remember you saying about that, and we were really shocked because, Pokemon Center of all places, you would think they would, be full to the brim of packs.
Yeah.
Right?
And Drew's experience was quite different when he started. Why don't you tell when you started?
Yeah, so for me, I got into the hobby, I guess, at the beginning of the pandemic, because I guess, I weren't going out very much. So I'd just go to the convenience store, grab a few things to eat. And at that time, I saw, full boxes of cards, like, I think it was Matchless Fighter. I can't remember the, pack's name in Japanese. But yeah, like the whole box was full. It was like a 30-pack box. And I could walk in there and, freely grab, a couple of packs and know that the next time I go in the store, there'd be some left over. That's how, like, different, it was to now. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I was very surprised when you told me that, since I couldn't find any packs when I first got into the hobby.
Yeah.
So shortly after I got, what did I get? GGN.
Yeah,
GGN. I bought a lot of GGN in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
Good
after that, it's pretty much vanished.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was during Eevee Heroes, I think. The beginning of Eevee Heroes.
Yeah, because Eevee Heroes was one of the first, like, major packs,
Right,
where things started changing.
Yeah, I think that was the start of vanishing packs.
Yeah.
And that includes the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center, I think during the summertime didn't have any packs at all. Like,
yeah.
At least now, they still have like Pokemon Go or
for
Dark
sure.
Phantasma.
Yeah.
But that time there was like actually no.
Yeah, for sure. And I think with Eevee Heroes, of course, all the evolution cards extremely popular. It was like like where the introduction of like special art cards. Well, I don't know, were there special art cards before EV Heroes?
Oh, there were.
Okay, yeah, there were, but like I guess the EV Heroes were like the launch of like next level special arts because they were all so beautiful, right?
Right.
And like I remember, like there was a Twitter post. I think we were at work at the time, and this woman like traveled around all the shops like during midnight, like to scour around to get as many packs as possible.
Right,
and I think that's like kind of like where everything starts going downhill.
Yeah, it was definitely like a wave of popularity.
Yeah, I guess the mentality changed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was also Shiny Star V.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if people know that pack. But...
that set was marked up. So that's the equivalent of Shining Fates.
Okay, yeah. So if you're into the English packs, yeah, that would be Shining Fates.
Yeah. So Shiny Star V released in believe December of 2020, and then I remember that summer it was like marked up like 2 to 3 times the retail price.
Yeah.
But that was like about half a year later.
Right.
After release.
Right.
Whereas now, the latest V-Star Universe set is now marked up 2 times the retail price. And it just came out like less than 2 months ago.
By marked up, I'm guessing you're referring to like the card shops that like keep supplies of sets after the supply diminishes.
Yeah.
They keep the packs and then they just like set the prices up a lot higher than standard, right?
Yeah.
And even then you don't know what's in them.
Yeah.
They're all completely, randomized and jumbled up, so you never know what cards you could get. So kind of a bit of a gamble, isn't it?
Yeah.
With those ones. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'd love to talk more about, the past and, our experiences, but I think we should probably move on a bit. So obviously, we did want to shout out to some other channels who may have had, similar experiences. One of which, Hungry Cabigon, who Chapman introduced me to first. He's been around, in the hobby for a lot longer than us.
Yeah, I believe... I was back to 2016,
wow,
2017, something
wow.
like that. Yeah, he's been making videos for a while now.
Yeah. I've seen some of his older videos from when he was opening, some older sets, and, he's been collecting, some of the, cards that are now like, like double or triple their original price when they, first came out, which is another whole video in itself, the market. So Hungry Cabigon then, and then the other one that you're definitely more familiar with, a Japanese channel.
Yeah, it's a Japanese channel.
Yeah.
Called Kuzumochi.
Okay, could you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's known for speed running through opening packs, and then for some reason he's able to get like boxes every day. So makes me wonder like where he gets it from.
Certainly, yeah, very curious about that. And obviously there are various ways that you can get packs. Obviously the most difficult route is to go around all the stores, which he probably does a combination of that and maybe buying boxes off the online market,
right, which is marked up.
But for the sake of his channel, he's been doing the videos for quite a while now, so we probably can take the hit, because he gets quite a lot of views on his videos.
It's quite a lot of subscribers.
And I like his layout. Like he uses the same video, like the same music, and he's got like the same style, just rips the box open, just cuts a bunch of packs and then just flicks through them really quickly. I like that. But so maybe we can shout out to them, and maybe they might be able to make a response video or something. It's all a possibility. We're not really sure.
Yeah, I'd like to hear more from like Hungry Cabigon. About like is this the norm, what we're facing right now?
For sure. It would be great to interview him.
Yeah. Because I think there was a bear market at some point,
Yeah.
maybe in the Sun and Moon era.
Yeah.
There was probably a period where it was very easy to get packs.
Yeah.
Like I remember in some stores they had like many tags of the Sun and Moon sets,
Yeah.
and then you can just like choose which one to buy.
Yeah.
Even during the Sword and Shield era. Right, you had that experience, didn't you?
You mean like
You can still buy Sun and Moon packs from the supermarket.
Yes, there's a supermarket famously known as Owl Plaza. I think it's Owl Plaza or Hayward. If you're in Japan, you'll know it. But they have they have like a pack section, and they had a whole bunch of like older packs from the Sun and Moon era. Can't remember because the names are different in Japanese and English, but I think one of the packs that I do remember is called Fairy Rise, and that was like the last pack, I guess, that had the fairy type, because they removed the fairy type from the card game.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the pack. I can't remember. Like that was the last pack that had like the fairy type.
Right.
Or was there another one after that? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like what, 2021? You can still get Sun and Moon sets.
Yeah, that was
like about 2 years after, and now we're in the new era. And
wait, was that a 2017 set though, or was it a 2018 set? Like when was
Sun
it released?
Started 27. I think that was 2018. So
it was 2017 or 18. Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, either way, at least 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, wow. Like hard to believe, and now this is where we're at. Right?
Yeah,
which leads us on
you'd
to
be lucky to get any Sword and Shield sets going forward.
Yeah, it's a desert wasteland, with those, what do you call them? Those balls that just kind of just fly by, and there's just nothing around.
Yeah.
What are they called? It doesn't matter. Those, like you see in those movies, you got like a desert, and there's like those kind of dust balls that just fly by.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, and it's just completely, desolate and nothing around. That's the current situation we're in.
Yep.
So yeah, we wanted to talk about that. I guess the potential reasons why we're in this state that we're in. And how that affects the consumer. Us, and I guess the collectors. Yeah, everyone. So where do we begin then? Like, what would be the main reason then? I guess. What would you say?
I would say it's a combination of card shops and price of the chase card.
Okay, so card shops then, what are they doing exactly, and is it fair, or is there something more corrupt going on, like, or is it a combination of both? I don't know.
Yeah, well, from my observation, these days card shops don't really sell packs, and if they do, they have a severe pack limit.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so I call like shops like the market makers.
Okay, market makers.
So like on the first day of the release, they'll set the price of the chase card.
Okay.
And then chances are, if the price of the chase card is over 30,000 yen.
Yeah, 30,000 yen would be like around £200, something like that.
Yeah, chances are that set will be sold out on the first day.
Okay, right. So that's kind of what we're seeing for most of the new releases. I guess the. So obviously you've got 30 pack boxes and you've got 20 pack boxes. So the 20 pack boxes are actually like designed to be fit to play. Like literally you could buy like one box and I think you can make a deck, I think. Well, minus the energy cards. So those sets, like the prices of the cards are obviously, a bit cheaper, because they produce a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like the 30 pack boxes, I guess, like, there are some really good cards, like some good trainer cards or whatever else. And then there's obviously that chase card. So I'm guessing, like we had Dark Phantasma, what was it called?
Battle region.
Battle region, yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, and I guess that what was it called? That Vulpix set. Can't even pronounce that one.
Incandescent something. Yeah, I don't.
That one's an exception because of the Serena support trainer card, but all the other ones have, their most expensive card is not really a lot more expensive than the price of a box.
Exactly.
So there's not as much, desire for those or demand for those, right? Whereas obviously the 30-pack boxes, that's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, 30-pack boxes. These days have a chase card of like 30,000 yen or more.
Yeah, so like the latest one was 50,000 yen, which you're talking about £300, aren't you?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, the latest set with that trainer support.
I don't even know the names at this point. They're like completely brand new characters.
Yeah, I think her name's Miriam.
Ah, okay.
I think Miriam.
She is a cute character, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but apparently she's not even a major character.
Isn't she?
Yeah, I was thinking she was like the level of Marnie. But she's not even a major character.
Which is weird because they always seem to, release like a really strong main character in the initial set, don't they, to, I guess, influence the, the buyer market, encourage more people to buy. But obviously they don't need to do that now, right? Because there's just, too many people buying now, right?
Let's just say she ticked the box. What?
A waifu.
Yeah. Or, moe.
What's a moe?
Like someone that looks very young.
Ah, right, okay.
Cute.
Okay, yeah. So she fits the moe category or the waifu category.
Which is super high demand in Japan.
Exactly, and that's another whole video in itself, isn't it?
Waifu tax.
Waifu tax, yeah. You got to pay up for that to get those premium cards. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's the market then, and the shops. And what was your other reason?
Oh yeah, I did mention the card price.
Okay. Yeah. So we've mentioned the main points then. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's any other reasons why. Why.
Right, and I said card shops because they're like the gatekeepers.
Right. Yeah. So maybe you could touch on that just briefly.
Yeah, so because they don't really sell packs anymore these days, and if they do, they run out in one day.
Ah, of course, yeah, I remember you saying
because of that, they can just set the price of the singles to whatever they want.
Right, of course they can. I did make another video, like a short, I think, like months and months ago, about the wanted list in Japan. So essentially, they put like the main desired cards like on the page, and they've got like how much they will buy the card off you for. So it's like a seller list, I guess. And they're very popular in Japan. So this is, I guess, card shop is, that's what it's really popular for. For once you open your box, if you're a seller, you ideally want to sell your most expensive card. I mean, if you get the most expensive card, ideally, you just want to sell, you should just sell it on day one.
Right, yeah.
So literally, as soon as you've opened your box, you've got to go to the card shop and sell it because, day 2 or day 3, the card's value is like gone down like, 20%, 30%?
Yeah, that's with the assumption that they have resales.
Right, and that's another story.
These days it's getting less and less. So actually, like, for example, V-Star Universe, the prices of some of the singles have actually gone up.
Right, so they've done the opposite.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to go down, but they actually just go up more.
Yeah, because of the lack of supply.
Right.
And that is controlled by the card shops.
Right, for sure. Right.
And, I guess Pokemon Center has a role in this too.
That's another big video.
Yeah.
There's so much we can talk about, and not a lot of time. It's it's such a complex thing, you wouldn't think it is, but there's all different angles, all different players involved in why we're in this situation.
To put it short, it's a lack of supply. And card shops.
Yes, card shops, consumers buying everything, and then buying it with the wrong intention, which is kind of where I wanted to get to the effects on the consumer part. So obviously, Pokemon cards should be enjoyable. You should be buying the packs, having some fun with your friends, maybe make a deck and play if that's what you like to do, or just collect. But, it shouldn't be market orientated. It shouldn't be about feeling that pressure that once you get your box and you open it, if you don't get one of the most expensive cards, there's then that fear then that you might not have another opportunity to get another box or even get packs. And then it forces you then to buy the card as a single from the card shop, which obviously then links back to what you just said. The card shop obviously marks up the price of the cards.
Yes,
so it's a vicious cycle, and it really, for me personally, it's ruined my enjoyability of the hobby, because I just want to freely open packs when I want to, and not be under that impression that if I go to the card shop, there might not be anything there for me. And that really ruins the experience for me, being under pressure to buy the packs when they're available only, or miss out.
Yeah, and these days your opportunity is pretty much like once a month.
Once a month, twice a month.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like in the West where you can just go to a store. You can see many different sets.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to get Astro Radiance. Oh, I want to get Lost Origin.
Yeah.
Well, with the exception of Evolving Skies.
Oh god, that's
Evolving Cries.
Another story. Evolving Cries. Yeah, the pull rates on that were ridiculous. That's a really funny one to talk about. But
So the fundamental nature of the market in Japan is so vastly different from that in the West.
Exactly. Yeah, because as I was saying, essentially, there are more packs available in the West, which gives kids more opportunities to buy packs. Obviously, to keep that fun factor there, it's designed, obviously adults like it too, but, it should be, generally, it should be for the child, because at the end of the day, we had our opportunities back when we were children to buy packs freely. Why shouldn't kids now be able to go to the shop and buy packs freely? That's the part that, hurts me the most, is the kids.
Right.
And how the kids don't have any opportunities to buy packs because they've got school, and then and the card shops sell the packs all random hours, so parents also, they can't get them for the kids, so there's just no opportunities for kids to get them. It's sad. It really is sad.
We're nearly 2 months in to V-Star, and we had 2 sales?
2 sales.
Print runs,
So you can't. You've got to be, as Chapman said at the beginning of the video, you've got to be there at the right place at the right time. Which is, and, again, another video, but the shops don't really give you warning when they are going to restock. So you've just got to, take your chances, So, it's the kids that are, the worst off, I think.
Yeah, and I think more content creators should call this out.
For sure.
Because it's a really big problem, and I don't know who's 100% to blame. But I think it starts from the top, and that's the Pokemon Company.
You're right, it starts with the Pokemon Company. They're the most at fault for not printing enough supply.
They never even sold V-Star without requiring a lottery.
This is what I mean.
We're nearly 2 months in? Compared that to last year, we had VMAX Climax, and they already sold it within the first week.
And you could get 5 boxes, was it? Or 10 boxes?
After a while, I think beginning was maybe 1 box limit. But after a while, it's really easy to get it.
Exactly.
So I don't know, will they change, or will they keep this kind of scheme going? Who knows?
For sure. That's something that we'd love more of you guys that watch to comment, or if you're a content creator yourself, to reach out to us, because we're a small channel. We've only just restarted making videos, but we want to try and gain influence if we can, and that's where you guys come in. Make comments. If you're a content creator, reach out to us. We'd love to do more podcasts, debating, discussing, this kind of hobby, and this kind of issue or issues. There are loads of issues, not just this one. But
because I think living in Japan, allows us to see a lot of I guess trends. And gives us a unique perspective
For
A
sure.
lot of content creators I know live outside Japan.
Yeah.
So all they know is that they buy marked up boxes.
I know.
So they don't know
They don't know the pain. Yeah, it's depressing, and obviously, I'd love to talk about it more, but I guess we should conclude the video. Is there any final words that you'd like to say? Anything that you'd like to say to the audience, or anyone?
No, I think this video's
Been long enough.
Yeah.
We are going to have to trim this and cut parts out. So yeah, okay. Very quickly then. Obviously, thank you very much for listening. If you've got this far, and if you haven't already, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and if you can share our content, that'd be much appreciated. Please follow Chappie's Collectibles. Is that right?
Yeah.
You can subscribe on YouTube. So if you could go ahead and do that, that'd be great. But until next time, wherever you are, have a great day, and take care, and see you soon.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.